The 2016 Streamy Awards just happened.
Woo!
And we sent Beer Mug to the red carpet so he could get some interviews.
Now, the Streamys are an awards show. It's been going on for a few years now that honors the best in online video and the creators behind it.
Right.
So there's lots of people with very, very big followings on the internet making videos. And it's kind of become legitimate. This is an actual award show with actual celebrities showing up. I know James Vanderbeek was at it this year, and Lamar Norris from New Girl was there.
Name some other people that were there.
Biz Markie was there.
Yeah, who else?
What else do you need besides Biz Markie?
No. I just want you to name more people that Beer Mug did not interview. whoever you name, he didn't interview.
Well, Muggs, what was the setup like? I know a lot of times you're restricted as to where you can go and who you can talk to. What was the deal with this one?
Oh, we were right up front on the carpet. We had prime spot.
All right.
Prime spot.
So you interviewed Entertainer of the Year, Yusuf Erakat?
Yeah, that guy.
No?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh, I
did.
didn't get any of that. Here's what happens. He sends the audio to Omar, and then Omar listens to it. He's like, This is just killing me. So he edits it down to about 8 minutes, and then he gives it to me, and I edit it further. So by the time it got to me, that was gone.
Okay.
Because it just must have been dull beyond words.
It doesn't sound like you dug Mr. Erakat, Muggs.
No, he was a douchebag.
All right.
Okay. The show of the year, the Philip DeFranco show?
No, I didn't get him.
No. Okay. Show of the year, though. And you're in a prime spot.
Yeah.
Show of the year. Didn't talk to him.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Just clarifying. So here's Muggs on the red carpet of the Streamies, and this is him. You know how he likes to get the intro just right?
Sure.
So that he can set this thing up so that the KROQ listeners know exactly what's going on?
What's up, party people? Beer Mug here, live at the 2016 Streamy Awards right here at the Beverly Hilton. And we're going to go and interview... Who the are you? What's up, party people? Beer Mug at the 2016 Streamy Awards at the Beverly Hilton. We're going to find out the most intriguing stars of social media. Find out about the most intriguing stars. We're going to interview some of the internet's biggest stars of social media. What's up, party people? Beer Mug here at the 2016 Streamy Awards at the Beverly Hilton, and we're going to interview some of the internet's biggest stars. So hold on to your hats, glasses, because this is we're going to interview some of the internet's biggest stars. So hold on to your hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, now, how is this the wildest ride in the wilderness?
I don't know. I had Disneyland on the mind.
It's
odd.
It's one of my favorite parts of Beer Mug's interview is the intro.
Why would you think he goes with wildest ride?
I don't know.
In the wilderness?
I don't know where that came from.
Doesn't even make sense. I don't even know where he got it from. I know it was from Disneyland, but for God's sakes, why in the intro for this?
So hold on to your hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
So people have to hold on to their hats and glasses. That's what you're saying.
And that's the one he settled on, right? And then he moved on.
Oh, that was the winner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one where he went, nailed it.
Got it.
The Try Guys.
Yeah.
Explain them to us, Muggs.
Those guys started a YouTube channel where they go out and do things like they'll do American Ninja Warrior. They'll fight a UFC guy. They'll get stranded at sea and try to survive off of food.
So, Bean, what do you think Muggs asked them about?
Well, I would imagine the first thing I would think is to tell us about the most difficult challenge you've tried.
No, he asked them about himself.
Keith, Ned, Zach, and Eugene. Zach, Ned, Keith, and Eugene. You guys are awesome. You guys literally do stuff.
And by the way, miking them very well. Very well. Unless they're 100 yards away.
Yeah.
That was good miking.
That you shouldn't be doing. And I found out that you guys and I have a lot in common. Being that Kevin and Bean from KROQ send me out to do similar things like,
let me tell you a bunch of things that I do that have nothing to do with what you guys do.
I did American Ninja Warrior. You guys did American Ninja Warrior. Awful. I mean, I didn't even get past the first obstacle, and I was done. Yeah, I got a couple steps, but then I was in the water like that. I got beat up by an MMA fighter, and you guys did UFC, right?
Yeah.
Just give them a second to talk even.
No,
they're
why would I
saying,
do that?
yes, you got beat up by an MMA fighter, so did we, and you could have said, which one of you, did you get knocked out? Let them talk at all?
They were so interested in what I was telling them.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
I tried, I don't know if you guys have done this, but I actually tried prison food. Like a concoction of like ramen, anchovies, and Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It was terrible. Tell the KROQ audience what the Try Guys have in store in the future, because you're your YouTube channel. You guys are sensations. It looks awesome. Tell us what you guys have in store in the future.
Well, we just started.
And then he didn't mic up very well, so I just edited that out because we don't really
Why
have time
can't
for
we
their answer.
hear any of the guests, Muggs?
It was so loud in there, guys. It was
You were heard quite well.
it was a wall of glass
Right.
and tile. It was not a good
But
room
you were
for
able to mic
acoustics.
yourself.
Yeah, I was able to mic myself.
And how far were they from you?
2 feet.
Okay, so could you have just moved the microphone 2 feet?
You'd think so.
I would think so, yes. So he's still talking to the Try Guys, and he completely loses his train of thought, and he'll tell you why.
You guys are awesome. I got to tell you. I'm trying to think. I just got married this weekend, so thank you.
Oh my God.
You too?
Yes.
Oh, congrats. Oh, our lives are over.
No, what? Your life is just beginning.
You're right. What was I going to say? Oh. I was in a fog, you guys.
Our lives are over, and then the Try Guys are like, no, dude, it's all right. It's just beginning. It's a new start.
They're talking you down, man.
Right?
Yeah.
So then he continues.
You know what I did do? I had my butt steamed on live radio once. Steamed.
Steamed?
Like with herbs. I was sitting on pretty much like a toilet with hot rocks of steam coming up into my bum.
Imagine people on the red carpet listening to this guy talk about him doing that to himself.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Got into a tea?
Yes.
Why did you do this? What was the hope?
Oh, it's good for hemorrhoids, which I don't have any of, but it's good for the anus. It's good for that. This was the Smosh Cast I was talking to. I just remembered.
Okay.
The Smosh Cast now.
It's hard to tell because they didn't speak.
Right.
You didn't allow them to use words.
And Muggs, you don't feel in any way that you perhaps overshared on the red carpet with perfect strangers, do you?
Never do I think that. Ever.
Okay.
You know what I noticed, guys? Not to go off on a tangent. Yeah. But I noticed that a lot of actors, when I'm saying.
By the way, Muggs' thoughts on actors is really fantastic. I mean, I think we may need to save this for quite some time because he really breaks it down.
You know what I noticed, guys? Not to go off on a tangent. Yeah. But I noticed that a lot of actors, when I'm say you and I are in a scene together and I am reciting my dialogue, a good actor will be reciting the dialogue that I'm saying.
Wait, you mean they're mouthing your words in a scene?
Right. So
More importantly, how do you know that?
because I've seen
How many
it.
scenes have
He
you been
was
in?
cut from Mike and Dave Get Married,
Thank
remember?
you, Bean. Thank you. And if you watch,
You know what I notice about acting?
if you watch most television actors or mostly television, you could see the other actor mouthing the person who is speaking's dialogue.
Never.
At the same
Okay,
time.
I don't
Yes.
think that's
Not
Look
once.
it up. Look it up.
I feel like that's 0%.
Nope.
That never happened.
Right?
Watch. You'll see. I'll find like 50 clips with that. and
Yeah.
I'll blow your minds.
All right, 50 clips, good.
Very, very subtly. So if I say I love pancakes today, right when I say that, you'll be like, I don't know what it is. Yes, it's weird. I don't know if that's good acting.
I thought that was bad acting.
Bad acting, okay.
Muggs, it just doesn't happen.
I'll show you.
He's going to
doesn't
find
happen.
50 clips, Bean.
It happens all the time.
On what show?
I don't have the name of the show at the tip of my tongue, but I could find
Give
a
me
clip.
one actor who does that.
I would assume that it would be a mistake that they
No.
didn't listen to me, that they didn't catch. Like maybe you would see that once in a while, but you don't see actors mouthing the other person's lines while they do it.
They do because
But here's the thing, no.
they
But it
memorize. They
But it
memorize.
doesn't make any sense, though, because if you're acting, you're pretending that this is a real-life conversation that's happening in the world.
It's
you don't know what the person in the room with you is going to say.
They do it very subtly.
I see, subtly. With all your acting
With all my acting
your
background.
history, sure.
Yes.
Now Muggs is getting tired and hot, and he's really being tired. He's tired of being tired and hot.
I'm just a smelly radio guy with sweat dripping down my back right now.
Now I'm going to say, do we need to know that?
Sure. It was hot in there, you guys.
Right.
It was.
Right.
You think Merv Griffin could pay the AC bill?
It's a good reference. Okay, here we go.
I'm just a smelly radio guy with sweat dripping down my back right now.
Do you have some? Okay.
It's going. Is my back wet? You see it?
What's happening? Is it possible that it could get worse from there? Yes.
And there's sweat dripping down my back right now, so I'm kind of embarrassed.
At least like you're comfortable.
It's-
I'm like, just try not to breathe.
You'd think the Beverly Hilton would have AC, right?
Yeah, what is that all about?
I mean,
Right?
And Mose, you still don't feel that you overshare on the red carpet.
Bean, I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't overshare on the red carpet.
True.
Well, he thinks that's good, Bean.
Right.
This is not good. And finally, he's just standing around singing a song.
Pretty girls, pretty girls, pretty girls, pretty girls. Let's see some and some.
Good night, everyone.
Right?
So there you have it, Kevin and Bean audience. Some of the brightest and most beautiful stars of the internet. Hopefully one day I too could become beautiful and bright and a star.
Not going to happen.
I nailed it, though,
But
right?
you keep doing what you're doing.